Welcome back, viewers. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today I'll be continuing with my playthrough of Dark Sun Shattered Lands. Picking up where we left off last time, I finally discovered how to pour the Terror Blossom extract into this bowl. It turns out I was just a little bit too far away to do it. So now that I have done that, I should be able to go ahead and dip in a stone dagger. This time I was just a little bit too close, it seems. All right. And with that, we have acquired the Terror Blade, which is, I believe, the second best weapon in the game. It's a +2 dagger, which has a effect of poison. So it's basically a save or die on every hit. The only weapon better than it, frankly, is L's Drinker. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to +3. No, I'll go ahead and keep this on Ale Death for now. Okay, with that taken care of, I believe that we're all set here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Lod's Rod to transport us back to the Elven Caravan. Seems that this area is not eligible for that, so we're going to have to take the long way. Now, I do believe that I messed up this quest because I fought Megara, but I just want to make sure. So let's head down here to the Forgotten Temple first and just confirm that Tenelian, whatever his name, spirit, isn't actually here. So if it was going to be here, it would be right here. It's not, so this quest is just lost to us. As is that sweet, sweet armor. Oh well. Alright, we'll make our way out of the tunnels here. I don't believe that any of the other Megara will attempt to attack us. Now, I also believe that I forgot about a treasure out here. There should be a set of runes somewhere in this zone. I think probably the southern half. That has a magic ring in it. So let's see if we can identify those. No, not there. Ah, it's just sitting right there in the open. Okay. All right, and this ring should give us a bonus to dexterity. Oh. Well, so much for it not being guarded. Uh, I mean, I'm not concerned about this fight, but still. And that leaves 2 for Aeldeath. 3 for Aeldeath. Nope, back down to 2. I kind of didn't think that that poison damage would be working on shadows. Okay. Uh, let's see about that ring now. So he's going to be wearing this. Frankly, I don't even know what dexterity does in this game anymore. Since everybody has light armor, maybe it will actually increase his armor. It does, slightly. Good enough. Still need to get him leg armor. Okay. With that, let's go ahead and use the Elven Rod, or rather, Lod's Rod, to transport to the Elven Caravan. Let's see, you'll have no more trouble from Balcazar. Is there a reward associated with that? I was kind of hoping that there would be. Maybe the Caravan Master will give us something. All right. Not seeing a reward. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like we got screwed up another reward, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter in the end. The important thing is that we have Elsdringer. Let's take a quick trip up to the campfire here, since it's been forever since we've rested. Okay, now let's use Lod's Rod. At this point, we've accomplished all of the quests in the game, I believe, except for the few that we messed up in some way. So now we are going to head over to Sedgerlight Village and get them into our alliance. Once we do that, we'll head back to the town of Teketzel and proceed with the last dungeon. Okay. Now, she's hesitant to join our alliance, except that our friend, the Druid of the Winds, is going to offer their protection, freeing up their warriors to join our alliance. And we'll get an experience reward and a couple of unimportant magic items that at this point I'm not even going to bother picking up. All right. Let's take this back to town and let's get the end game underway. So upon arriving back in town, we'll find out that the armies of Draj are moving against us and that it's time for the alliance to go to war. So let's head up here to the council chamber. Okay. No real need to discuss that, but let's go back to our chamber and pick up our reward. I believe that we're going to get another magic weapon out of this, which should serve to replace some of them that we've lost. No, I was wrong. Let's see here. A pair that does cure serious, so that's worth picking up. Don't care about the arrows. This helmet, I believe, gives a 1 point bonus to strength. So actually, why don't I go ahead and give that to Eldef? That should put him up to. Wait a minute. Why is the strength 20? There we go. 25 strength base without needing to buff it. What is going on? Is he under the strength spell? He is still under the strength spell. Okay. That should fade away when we rest. Those are just his buffs from equipment. He should be at 25. Apparently they don't stack. That's a shame. Okay, well, we'll give that to Amarista then. Wait a minute. I think that with magic, those two can now be enhanced to 25, as can Syndrome. So that should be useful. Okay. I think that's all that we need to do here. So let's go talk to the Visionary. Okay. So to translate what the Visionary is referring to, there was an ancient kingdom that covered this area, the same kingdom that had the temple under the ground, and that was the source of Lod's power. And we are about to go to their kingdom. The sands are going to be blown away by a massive storm, revealing the buried castle. And some very unusual looking enemies. Or are they enemies? A race of, I don't know, how to describe them? Sort of extra dimensional creatures were summoned by Lod, I believe, to this kingdom, and they basically took over. And they're very alien sort of looking creatures. I believe they're called Surlons, with a P. So let's see here. Yep, the Surlons. Okay, now the ultimate objective here is to acquire a genie bottle. Now, like all genie bottles, this is going to give us 3 wishes. And there are a variety of things that we can wish for. We can wish for our party to be fully healed, which is quite useful. Or we can wish for unlimited wealth, which will give us, I don't know, I think a couple million copper pieces, which is completely worthless. We could wish for help against the invading army, which would be very helpful. Or we could wish to replicate any item that we have in our inventory, such as El's Drinker, 3 times, giving us 4 of them. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. Let's see. So apparently what happened here was a poorly worded wish was used, and a vengeful GM decided to bury the kingdom under sand. Um, that's why you've got to be careful with those wishes, you know? I'm a lawyer, and if I was given a wish, I still probably wouldn't take it. Alright, I'm just going to tell this guy that I'm going to help him, even though I don't know if I am. I don't remember who the good guys are here. Alright, so all of the bodies here have associated spirits with them. And I think they all have something to say. The spirits of these individuals don't realize that they are dead. Okay. Now, I don't want to anger these guys, so let's just look around and see what some obvious places to go might be. Actually, I think there's a throne room around here somewhere. Let's see. Let's say that we're here to see the king. Oh, well. To war, I guess it is. We tried. We tried to be peaceful, but, what can you do? All right, where were we? I believe this is a prince, maybe. Let's see. And his pet, I don't even know what. Now, where is the throne room? I remember that the king is still up. There it is. Oh, right here. So the king is the only one in the city that realizes that they're dead. Hmm. Well, that's an ugly death, but what can you do? Vlad was the court wizard of this kingdom, and he was the one that summoned the Surlots to the city. Vlad's quarters are near the temple entrance northeast of here. All right, well, we'll take a look there and see if there's anything of use. Um, but you know what? I think that I want to kind of step up on the throne here. Um, yeah, that's not going to go so well for him, but oh well. Now, unlike the others, he actually has a corpse and equipment on him. So we're going to go ahead and take this obsidian black mace here. It's a powerful weapon. I think it might be the third most powerful weapon after Elsdringer and fourth most after the Dark Flame also and the Terrorblade. So let's see who has that. Okay, now every character can only use one heavy weapon. Well, it's definitely better than just a +2 mace. I think everybody has better than that, so that's fine. Okay, now let's get on with this. What we need to do is make our way over to here, I believe. Or maybe it's here. Yeah, let's go there first. Now, I frankly am tired of dealing with these Surlons. Their plan is to take over the world, so I'm just gonna walk past him. Interesting. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, this area is filled with traps, so I'm going to switch over to Syndrome, and hopefully he'll be able to avoid some of those. And then I'm just going to walk this way. Nope, he can't avoid anything. But by switching our characters up, maybe we can spread the damage out. You know, unless those are hitting the entire party, which they're not. They're only hitting whoever is the active character. So we will kind of shuffle things around. All right, here we have Crag. Oh man, that's a lot of text to get through. So basically, Crag made his wish, and the genie chose to contain the evil. So the Surlons are a force of evil. Obviously, if you couldn't tell from their appearance. Let's see. So not only did they want to take over Athos, they would have actually destroyed it. So I'm fine with what he did. So let's see. It came for the genie, and I wanted to use it to defeat an evil army. Okay, so he wants us to lay him to rest in the mausoleum here. So let's make our way back out. And we'll recover his body, which I believe is located near Laud's chamber. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I didn't do either of those. How do we get over there? I believe there's a teleporter, maybe. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's head down this way. Oops. If we weren't about to have 4 Elves drinkers, I'd be concerned about them. Maybe I should be a little concerned. Oh, okay, guards. Half-giant guards. Now, how did they get here? Oh yeah, that's a good weapon. Oh geez. Okay, looks like our haste is expired. You know, that looks to me like it's a, well, I was going to say a good use for Cone of Cold, but I think we'd be better served with a haste spell. Okay, let's keep on going. All right. So this body is just an illusion, but it's a teleporter to the next area. Which, for some reason, isn't working. Well, that's odd. Okay. Weird, but okay. Now we're going to have to fight some Surlots, it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to ignore them. Let's see. Lod's chamber should be around here somewhere. Maybe not. Well, in any case, oh, wait a minute. What was that lump in the sand? That was suspicious. Okay. Now I know what that lump in the sand was. It was 3 Maestrals. Now, this is actually a pretty nasty fight. We should be fine as long as they don't get any attacks off, but with 3 of them, that's kind of a big ask. Maybe not so much. Okay, yeah, that should be no problem. Now just need to deal with the last 2 Maestrals, or Surlons, rather. Huh. Oh, another Maestral. We'll go ahead and set up guard, and hopefully we'll kill it with the counterattack. Well, I don't really want to rush in there, but what the hey. Okay, it didn't hit us with its poison stinger, so it's gonna die. Man, it's still more. Okay, let's get in there and finish these off. And I just realized that I had my microphone muted for the last minute or two, so apologies for the silence there. So, from the memories that we experienced, it seems pretty clear that the Surlons are the bad guys here. So, I'm more than willing to not give them what they want. All right, let's go ahead and lay Crag's body here to rest. There it is. The hero's body. Alright, so here we get a genie bottle. As well as a +2 axe. I believe it might be two-handed. It is. It's two-handed. It is +3, so not worth using. I'm going to go ahead and save my game here in case I mess this up. Okay, now let's go ahead and use that genie bottle. All right. Okay, let me start that over again. I believe that the person that uses it has to be the one that has the weapon we want duplicated. So let's go ahead and put El's Drinker in her, wait a minute, in her right hand. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and use this. Let's go ahead and duplicate that again. And you know what? I think that I've actually decided against. Well, actually. Oh no, that's a better idea. Okay, so here we have 2 additional El's Drinkers. I think that I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this Terror Blade. Now, I could get a 4th El's Drinker, but that means that we're going to not be able to use the Dark Flame. And you know what? That's a really good weapon. So I think what I'm going to do is duplicate one last time and get another Terror Blade so that we have a powerful weapon in each hand for at least a few people. So let me go ahead and just give her that. And then we'll go ahead and use this genie bottle one last time. Now, I could use it to help defeat the evil army, but, I mean, that just makes the final fight harder, and where's the fun in that? So we're going to go ahead and duplicate the weapon in her left hand. Okay. That is great. Okay, let's go ahead and equip some of this. So at this point, we need to decide, is that a heavy weapon? That is. That's shit. We're going to need to decide who is going to be wielding the El's Drinkers. So it probably makes sense to give El's Drinkers to both Aeldeth and Amarissa, since they are going to be primary combatants that are really rushing into things. And also one to Sinestra, since she has more hit points than Syndrome, and Syndrome's really kind of more of a wizard. So that means that Syndrome will wield the Dark Flame in his +3 dagger. Aeldeth is going to go ahead and use his Terror Blade in his offhand. Who else will wield the Terror Blade? Yeah, Aeldeth and Amarista. And that leaves... Do we have a good offhand weapon? Well, actually, by my own logic, we should probably take that away from Syndrome. Just because Syndrome is probably going to be more. Well, I take that back. I'm going to go ahead and give him the El's Drinker and that dagger. Even though he has less hit points, he is a thief in part, so he should be in the fight more so than Sinestra. Okay, so let me see if this makes sense now. Yeah, I mean, I think that those three are going to be pretty unstoppable. Yep. All right. Oh no, we've used the genie lamp, so I think the Surlons might have a problem with that. Oh well. Okay, let's see here. I'll be honest with him. I didn't kill Crack, but I got the genie. Um, let's see. I think I've changed my mind. Now the power of 3 El's Drinkers. Well, not that we used an El's Drinker in that fight. Ah, just walked right past that one. Okay, this is now the end. After this, we are going to go straight into the final fight of the game. So, I'll deal with this Sirloin real quick, and then I'll do the wrapping up bit. Is there a Zorn? Okay. After this, we're going to go straight into the final fight of the game. So I'm going to end this video here, and I will pick up next time with the conclusion to Dark Sun Shattered Lands. Thanks for watching. Syndrome with Breaking the Stream Gaming, signing off.